Dementia Alliance International is a new group comprised of people with dementia from the USA, Canada, Australia and other countries that seek to represent, support and educate others living with the disease. Alzheimer's disease and other dementias affects millions of people globally, and there is a new diagnosis somewhere in the world every 4 seconds. It affects not only those diagnosed and living with dementia, but those living alongside, providing care and support. Without the voice of those affected, others cannot properly service them, and more importantly, nor can they say people with dementia are fully and inclusively represented. People diagnosed with dementia have contributed significantly to previous Alzheimer's Disease International conferences as delegates, speakers, panellists and session chairs. At conferences, they give of their time freely to educate others about the challenges of living with dementia. Equally important, delegates living with dementia meet and are inspired by other advocates and are exposed at an international level to resources and programs being implemented around the world. Many delegates with dementia have returned to their own countries with renewed purpose, energy and commitment, becoming critical to advocacy and awareness, raising efforts in their own communities. However, financial issues represent a major barrier to participation of people with dementia, and this group seeks, therefore, the support of funding to attend the next Alzheimer's Disease International Conference in May 2014 in Puerto Rico. The following comments are from some of the inaugural members of the new Dementia Alliance International.
So we turn to you and ask you for some modest financial support for our efforts to attend the Alzheimer's Disease International Convention, which this year is going to be held in Puerto Rico.
As people with dementia who are able to represent other silenced voices, it is imperative that we speak out for the person with the disease. It is our duty to place faces on the scientific truths we seek to find a better way to help the people suffering from the disease.
I believe that many people like me who have been diagnosed with dementia hold part of the key that will unlock how and the why of these diseases, and that they have much to say to us about how we can meet the challenges of living with the diseases.
To date, there has been inadequate representation of individuals with dementia. The cause and effect continues to be that those who are touched by such a disease are at a disadvantage in utilization of the very system which seeks to serve them. It is our hope that by furthering our knowledge of key issues, we will enable people with dementia to achieve greater inclusion across virtually all of life's domains.
It is time to break the stigma and put a face to the disease and open the eyes of the undiagnosed. With the numbers, we will have power, and with that power, we can shift the views and opinions of those around us.
It is extremely important for people with dementia to attend the conference and show we want to be involved and engaged in the process, that we are the real experts on the subject.
Hello, I'm still Richard, and thank you for listening to the Voices of Dementia. Several of my friends who also find value in being associated with people who have dementia, and in encouraging others to become advocates around the world to stand up and speak out. We're asking for your support to enable us to continue to stand up and speak out, and for our voices to be heard outside of our own communities and out into the world. Thank you for considering our requests, and have a good day.
We wish to thank Alzheimer's Disease International for their ongoing support of people with dementia and their willingness to assist us in reaching this next step, a truly inclusive voice for people with dementia, with the assistance to support our increasing disabilities and financial stress. We appreciate the enormous amount of work that has been done so far and welcome their future support of this very important global initiative Dementia Alliance International. In keeping with the ADI Global Dementia Charter, We Can Live Well with Dementia, funding to assist attendance at the conferences that really matter, such as ADI Puerto Rico, is imperative.